Welcome back to Great Day, Washington. A former Green Beret who is now a playwright is helping America get beyond the standard phrase, "Thank you for your service." He's doing it by showing the personal impact of war through his play, Last Out, Elegy of a Green Beret. The playwright and veteran Lt.Col Scott Mann joins me now, along with director and cast member Aim Livingston. Welcome both of you to Great Day, Washington.
Thanks for having us.
Well, I'm so glad that you're here right before Memorial Day to remind us all the real meaning of this holiday. Tell me about this play.
Yeah, so this play is about an Army veteran, Green Beret, named Danny Patton, who is actually killed in the very first scene. And he spends the rest of the story trying to figure out what it is that he's holding on to so that he can let go and finally know peace in Valhalla. And it's a story of healing, it's a story of letting go. And the reason I wrote it is because, frankly, we've been at this war almost 20 years. And most folks in the country today have no idea that we still have men and women in harm's way that have gone 8, 9, 10 times into combat. So this is their story.
And you yourself are an Army veteran. You've served in the Middle East and in Africa. And it's astonishing that you come back and you write a play, but it's also very exciting because we know that you truly know the subject matter inside and out.
That's a true midlife crisis right there, right? Come on. No, I did 4 tours of duty in Afghanistan, and again, I've got friends who have done 8, 9, 10 tours, and I'm a storyteller today, and I had coaches who told me you should write a play. And so I decided to do that and to put that story down into words. I never thought it would see the light of day, but thanks to AIM, it did.
And is the creative outlet cathartic to you and everyone in the play, because this is a veteran cast and family members of veterans who are performing?
It absolutely is. Yeah, and AIM's really helped us do that as the director, because one of the things you have to, as a soldier, you're trained to keep your body armor on and not show your emotions when you come back home, right? But to do it on stage, you have to let all that out, and that's what AIM's helped us with.
And AIM, your great-grandfather served in World War I, and so you have a long family history of people serving in the U.S. military.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah.
Tell me about your experience in this play and what you want to get across to audiences.
For me, it's about, we weren't allowed to ask, why grandfathers would disappear for weeks at a time and why the emotions were shut down. We just weren't allowed to ask those questions, and that's why this play is so important, because it does ask those questions. And our biggest goal is to provide comfort and validity to our veterans. Specifically for me, it's a love letter to all of the family members, the wives, the children. Their story has never been told, ever. And also to provide education for our civilians to show what the cost of war does to the family. That's really what our story is about.
Because Danny is caught between his fire base and his living room. That's the set. And so in doing that, the civilians, they see what combat feels like, but they also see the pain and anguish that the family members go through when they have to keep things moving on the home front. So you get
the commitment to each other and to what they signed up for.
And you just mentioned briefly the fact that grandfather would disappear a week at a time because maybe he was dealing with some post-traumatic stress disorder. And as a result of that, your father learned when he needed to deal with something to go away. And it wasn't because of the war, it's just what he was taught. So the ramifications continue on through generations.
It's taught, and whether our parents realize or not, it is taught, and it's disconnect. And our want through this play is to connect. To connect to our veterans, to connect to our families, to say we see you, we hear you, we're here for you.
Yeah, and story is a healing thing. I mean, this isn't one of those plays that you look and go, oh look, that's cute. Look at the veterans trying to be actors. Like, it's powerful. It'll grab you and hit you right in the solar plexus. And the story heals and it helps people let go.
Where can we see the play?
It's in Annandale. It's at the Northern Virginia Community College at the Ernst Cultural Center. You can text Last Out to 555-888 and just get right on there, or lastoutplay.com. And we encourage anyone to come see it.
Yeah, there's something for everyone, whether you're a civilian, a veteran, family member. Every single person that's seen this show has come out feeling elevated, validated, and changed. Yes.
What a great play to see this Memorial Day weekend. Thank you so much for your service, and I really mean that.
Thank you.